All right, let's go to your Rams. We'll go out west.
See, this one's really hard for me. Besides, I have the 49ers winning the division. That's pretty easy for me. I think they addressed a couple things, problems that they had. Well, they signed Trent Williams, which was ridiculous. I can't believe they got Trent Williams. That's insane to me.
Kind of forgot about that.
They replaced Buckner with Javon Kinlaw, and they get Ayuk, who's another weapon for Jimmy G. As you've known, I'm not a fan of Jimmy G. I think he's nothing but an average quarterback at best.
At the very best.
Literally, like, his peak is average. I'm not kidding. And he's literally just benefiting off Shanahan. But when you have Shanahan and you have a roster and a defense that looks like the 49ers, they're going to win the division, I think.
Right.
This is where it got kind of tricky for me. Because I think the Rams are going to do better than the Seahawks. And I think they're going to do better than the Cardinals. And I think the Rams come in second place in the division. Last year, the Rams were one game away from making the playoffs because the Seahawks made it instead of us. And we lost off a missed Zerline field goal. That's one loss to the Seahawks, which would have put us in the playoffs.
Okay.
Now, I think our running game got better. I don't know what McVay was talking about last year with, Gurley is healthy and he's this. No, man. Gurley was running on one knee last year.
Yeah.
So I think Akers is going to do better. I think he fills that hole. I don't like Gurley much going forward anyways. We get rid of that contract. The problem is I just don't know how Goff is going to do. Goff can only do so much. Goff is literally only benefiting off McVay.
Right.
And when you have a team like the Seahawks that has Russell Wilson as their quarterback and they just got Jamal Adams, it's hard for me to choose them, but I still think the Rams are a better team than the Seahawks.
Yeah, they're a better, more complete team. You're right, but you guys don't have Russell Wilson. Yeah. And that's the difference. I'm kind of starting to get a feel of who the Rams are, and I don't like it. I think they're an 8-9 win team at best.
I can see it. That's what I'm saying.
I can definitely see them getting into the playoffs for sure. Mm-hmm. I think that the Niners, I don't think they're going to be like last year at all. And it's like I've said over and over and over again, your defense can't carry you. And their offense is good, but Jimmy G, he's, like you said, he's nothing. Yeah, he's nothing to me.
Nothing spectacular.
You know? And they're banged up too right now. Like Deebo Samuel's hurt. Brandon Ayuk's hurt. He's a rookie too. Like missing all that practice time is it's gonna take its toll on you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think the
lost Bonkner too.
Yeah, but I think the Cardinals are a good team. I didn't mention them at all, but I just don't see them taking that leap.
Not yet.
No. I'm not. No. In the future, they're going to be spectacular. I think Kyler Murray's an amazing quarterback. I think he has a bright future ahead of him. But for this year's sake, I just don't see them beating out the Seahawks or the Rams. I have the Cardinals in last in the division. I have the Seahawks in third, but I could see the Seahawks doing better than the Rams. Mm-hmm. And then I have the Niners.
I think it's going to be a really competitive division, like for sure. It was last year. But I think that the Cardinals aren't quite there yet. Mm-hmm. I think that they need a little bit more O-line to protect Murray.
Yeah.
I think that I'm not entirely, like Murray as a talent, as athletic capability, like I'm sold on. But as a football player right now, he struggled with accuracy last year a little bit. I'm not completely sold, and I'm not entirely sold on Kingsbury yet. On a lot of things I am. Like, he can be pretty creative. Mm-hmm. I like his willingness to avoid running the ball, especially on early downs.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I like him. But I mean, historically, he had Patrick Mahomes. What did he do with Patrick Mahomes? He had a losing record at Texas Tech. And this year he gets Kyler Murray, and like he has a good year, I guess. I wouldn't have voted him for Rookie of the Year personally. I don't think any of us would have.
None of us did.
But he's got to make this second year jump, especially now that they got D-Hop. It better be big. Mm-hmm. Like I'm expecting a big second year jump.
He has weapons on that offense.
Yes,
like a lot of weapons. Christian Kirk, Fitz, D-Hop, and then you have Kenyon Drake, who's a good pass catcher. So I mean,
but if he doesn't make that second year jump, Like, I'm going to be looking at Cliff, honestly.
Okay.
I'll be looking at Kyler a little bit too. Like, what? But I'll be looking at Cliff.
Yeah. I just don't think they're there yet. I think maybe in a year or two they will be, but not yet.
Right.
I don't see a team beating the 49ers on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Seahawks, though, I don't know what to make of the Seahawks. I think they got better. DK Metcalf's gonna have another year under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna take a huge jump.
Jamal Adams
on that defense, that's scary, man. But they lost Clowney. We'll see.
I don't know.